following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
You were in a dark pod.
Yep. This is going
Full of
to take a while,
crowds.
so you guys carry on.
I just want to try to sneak under the camera in our pod and put our outdoor disc on. Do you want me to roll for sneaking?
Yeah. How not to be seen.
24. And then put the disc on. I'm not too good at the old hacking, so I just want to do something simple. Can I use it to just get like a diagnostic on the camera and just see if it's running or if it's just shut off? If it's not a moving one or anything.
Okay, so you just want to see if it's
currently doing stuff.
Yes. Yeah, make a roll.
What kind of?
Stealth trunks.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Natural one.
You imbecile.
Could be doing all kinds of things. It's got power going to it, but
In the big house.
you don't know what it's doing. It could be doing anything.
The smart thing to do would be to make the lock functional so that it hinges open when you...
Yeah, I need to modify the file for that. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to sneak around to Tiala's crate then.
Okay.
I'm assuming that that's active. And I guess our totally planned beforehand knock for whoever got out first.
Oh, I can get out now, can I?
Well, if he could have
I
got
know
out the
what
whole
you
time.
mean, but
I would have got out, as it's 15 minutes like when everyone else was getting out, so I would have been
okay.
out about the same time.
Then we'll all be out.
Yeah. There's no one around.
I think the cameras are still functioning. I don't know if they're watching them.
There's no one in the ship at the moment apart from us.
Should be alright then. Move to the... Probably on a different ship. Should find out exactly what type.
Okay.
Move to the...
Well, I can't open the door. You're the expert.
Well, go see if the pod door is well.
I'm going to assume, seeing that this is a pod for storage, it will have some kind of info or screen on the inside that's like how well the climate's controlling and temperature and stuff like that. To see, can I get any information about atmosphere in here being different from atmosphere exterior?
I see what you're talking about, yes.
I guarantee you the atmosphere outside's shit and we can't breathe it. Or we're on Earth, in which case the atmosphere outside's shit and we can't breathe it.
Ah, yes, Detroit.
Yeah.
You're basically trying to access something. Okay, so you can pick up that the temperature outside is listed as 27 degrees Celsius. So it's currently cooler in here, but it is gradually starting to warm up.
I will copy and all of the information that I get off the door. I'll duplicate into the tech thing, so it also goes to Logain, and then I will go back to the box and completely and totally top up my air supply.
You're wearing your air supply.
Didn't we also have ones in the...
No, that was...
Right.
Your backup one you're still wearing is just turned off until you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was I bought the most expensive ones, and they're...
Compact.
They're basically just attached to whenever your weapon mounts.
The plush outer coating of real velour.
Well, then I will just hurry back to Logain and see if I can help get him up and moving. Help with the stretches or...
I'm just applying the little crank thing into my knee and rotating it. Oh, good. We've conquered them then.
Conquered them. The door's not even open yet.
I leave you guys alone for 5 minutes and you don't even win?
You're kind of the door guy.
Beep! Because I took care of that beforehand. Oh, standing is hard.
And you would
Next time I want a
your
box
door
with a
too?
walk-in
Yeah.
bathroom.
If it's not locked, then it will just.
It's not locked in any serious way.
Oh, of course.
As in, it's not locked at all.
Oh. Open that door and peer in at whatever is on the other side.
There's a fairly similar corridor to the one that you entered through, but it is different,
Same model ship.
essentially.
Okay. Different ship, same design.
It's almost like that's a thing.
Yep.
I suppose they probably kept some of the ones from the other. So that means there should be doors across from us that we would theorise.
That's why you're pointing guns at Rosa at the moment.
Well, yeah, are we directly across, or have we been staggered when they put us
The
on the
crates
ship?
are essentially in the same layout, from what you can tell. At least your two pods, I should say, are basically in the same layout they were.
So there's a Rosa right there.
Yes.
And you're looking down the barrel of a Revenant.
And you're looking down the barrel of a much smaller gun.
The Rosa will, because we'll be there, so the cockpit will be right there, and then we'll have the.
The tail of the ship further away.
So Rosa will probably do like the that way or that way.
Cockpit.
Are we securing the cockpit or the ship first? Tack.
Why not both?
Yep.
Get exterior cams from the cockpit while the other team.
So
takes it.
how
Tell you
many?
what, why doesn't Team Wind Succeed handle the cockpit and Team Whittlebiscuit handle the ship?
How many mines did I feel leave the ship?
How many did you feel leave the ship? Make a posthumous roll to see how many you could.
Posthumous?
Yeah.
So dead!
It's 8, so whatever you want to add to that.
With your normal
Oh, so that makes it 26. Sorry, 16.
16.
Damn,
That's
so
damn.
34.
That's not possible.
No.
Like you could pick up about half a dozen, maybe. You're not 100% sure.
Too many. You gotta kill them all.
Yep, I'll mention that. There was at least half a dozen passed through here on the way out.
Neat. I'm going to the cockpit with my boy. Human.
All right, so
human
we're
rover.
turning right.
The door to the cockpit isn't actually locked.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to walk up there and do whatever I want. Like, I'm going to assume no one's here.
You open it up, and there's a fairly similar cockpit to the one you arrived in, but again, slightly different.
And Rosa will still prance through it like the SWAT team member, just like clear a corner.
Yeah, and I'll just Orange Cassidy in after you. Computer.
Okay, computer is locked. No, you have to roll dice.
Oh, that's not good.
That's because it's great. Thir-
31.
Damn it! So close.
That's enough to get in.
You're damn right it is. Right, all the information. Where are we? What are we doing here? Who are these people? All of it. Give it to me. Put it in my face.
You are on the planet Athona.
You, write down the notes. I'm not doing it. Athona. Where's that? Nav chart.
In the Lucarum system.
The Lucarum system. Where's that?
In the Asica Nebula.
In the Asica Nebula. Where's that?
It's,
In space!
yeah.
A little bit past that planet there. Hanging
No,
right at
actually,
the
I
star.
don't know where that is. Where?
It's not very far into the Terminus systems.
So everything we do here is nice and legal.
Yeah. Just dips into it. Just past the Anakin Traverse and into
What's the
Terminus
atmosphere
system.
like? Is it breathable?
No.
How unbreathable is it? Like instantly fatal, or you could last a minute or 3?
Yeah, you could last like a minute or 3.
Okay, good. We'll test it on the human.
Unless you're a Kroger. You could last a bit longer then.
What was the name of the planet again?
Alona.
Athona.
Oh, whatever.
Othona, in case you want actual spelling.
Yeah.
Who owns this ship? Why are they doing all the information? Put it in my face, ship. Give Timber his arms wide.
Um,
Oh, I'm updating everyone with this information, by the way.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll rejoin that. Tech channel.
this ship is registered to a J. Arenicus.
John Arenicus, by any chance?
Son of a bitch.
God, I know I can't use that fucking name next season. Thanks, Ken. You piece of shit. John Irenicus was the antagonist from Baldur's Gate 2.
Yeah.
He was a piece of shit who was easy to beat. Twice. Oh yeah. J. Irenicus. Uh-huh. And who's he when he's at home?
I mean, that's all the ship gives you.
Oh.
It doesn't go into specifics.
Wait a minute. Does the ship, by any chance, have any additional information on where we currently are vis-a-vis, like, say, maybe base occupancy, crew lists, access codes for people who are allowed into the thing, that sort of stuff?
Manifestation.
No.
Manifests?
No.
So this computer, in fact, has, here I am, here's who owns me, that is all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few star charts and some basic data, but they haven't basically put anything in the way of personal information in there.
Comms logs.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
There's-
did they send anything to avoid being shot down?
Most of the comms logs seem to be between this ship and this planet.
His arms wide.
What do you want aside from it's just got logs of
Average duration.
average duration of each like message sent? Less than a minute.
Probably just leaving and landing stuff.
Frequency.
Encryption.
Encryption keys.
Usually at least once a week, sometimes twice a week.
Encryption keys. So if they broadcast, I can now understand.
Oh, I see. It does have encryption on it. Yes, it's got
You've all got that now.
Yeah, it's got a basic encryption that's just set up so that if anybody's transmitting and it doesn't have this this on it, it will. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to
You don't know what it'll do.
set one of my tag channels to listen only on their frequency, and I'm going to put that encryption key on it. So if I decide to use it, or if anything comes through, I can hear and understand. And I'm going to recommend everyone does the same thing.
Rosa will also be standing there beside him, checking in on the same frequency that was cropping up on the ship, if there's anything going on here, so he can see her tapping into there.
Well, surely by now those two will have taken the space.
Or aft.
Meanwhile, Tiala and What have you two been up to?
Well, I shouldn't 100% assume the ship is clear, so doing a sweep of the south section of the ship.
It's the way they come in, so I want to see what's outside.
Oh, yeah, we're in the cockpit. We can see that.
Oh, so you can open the blinders that are currently up.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
No, yeah, I'm doing that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Things are going to happen. I'm bored. Look, if they open fire, it's just an excuse for me to cut their base in half with a minigun. And then cook off their EZO, and then they're all dead.
You see that, essentially.
It's lovely, but I'd hate to live there.
Interesting, though, that we're outside.
Oh, well, let's go help them. But first, however, I'm just going to... natural 20
Oh my god, you
security
did
on the
too!
computer. Our ship now!
This is like I want a little tube to come out and just latch onto his cock and start pulling.
Yes.
That doesn't happen, but it's essentially as close as you can get to it. If the computer could, it would.
What a waste. I needed that later. I really did. I needed that later. I would have taken a 19. Maybe an 18, but that'd be it. Alright. I'm going to give everyone the new access codes to the ship so we can get in. I'm also going...
The cameras are ultimately yours now again.
Yeah,
so.
I'm also going to just save the camera footage to a data cart, and I'm going to lock down any remote access that doesn't come from me.
Okay, yeah.
So they can't just pull the cameras or anything like that, or get any information, or tell it to do stuff, or get on board, or be with, and I don't want any zombie ship, and I don't want to turn into a ship myself. No, that's fine.
Of course you want to turn into a ship.
No, that would be good. I'd like that.
Suddenly I flash back to all the Logan Senpai Sentinel.
Is she Sky Logan or Jet Logan? You two don't... I'm assuming you're checking all the pods and everything as well. Not
double
just
checking
the
out 2 pods and the
engine
engines
room.
at the back.
Yeah. You can make at least a spot check when you're checking that. It's actually checking out the main corridor.
16.
You do notice there's an additional hatch, or I suppose it would be called a hatch, that they've added into the top centre of the main corridor that isn't on the freighter that you...
On the ceiling of it.
Yeah.
Sort of matches up with the where the hatch would be for the other freighter.
No, he just
No.
said that wasn't on the other
No, I mean-
freighter.
No, there isn't.
Not even a floor one.
No. It's towards the rear, not long before the engine room.
28.
Yeah, you both noticed that, essentially.
And the rest of the ship's clear.
The rest of the ship is otherwise, from what you can tell, from inside the same as... Again, slightly different. I don't even know. Did you go into the engine room on the...
Yeah, we did a
First
sweep
ship.
of the first ship.
Yeah,
It's functionally
again,
the same engine.
same model. This one's slightly older, but is just basically a slightly older model of the same type of freighter.
Just before I check out the hatch, I'm going to slip one of those lovely devices that Arya gave us way back when. That are always in my duffel bag, somewhere in the engine area. That would cripple or destroy the ship if it were to go off. Just in case.
This is my ship.
Yeah, no, I don't know you natural 20 to security.
Yeah, I updated
Except
you
he
all with the
pasted-
codes,
he
and
gave you all the codes.
Yeah, but that's just the codes. I know that you've done stuff with the security.
there's no faith in me whatsoever.
No,
That's
right.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You never know. They could be Geth.
No, yeah, there could be gift. There could be gift. There could be gift.
Ooh, upgrades!
Fucking gift. Just
Upgrades.
don't even worry about it, right?
because Logan got a natural 20, you will discover in the computer that this freighter has an upgraded weapon system compared to standard freighters of this type. It's not a massive upgrade, but it's the guns are stronger than your standard.
They're not better than the
Heavily
Sentinel's
defense
guns, though,
lasers.
right?
No.
So I'm hearing that you've given us an eagle with guns on it.
So I'm hearing we could threaten to blow a new hole in this little moon. We could blow their base right out from under them if they don't just surrender. This is now an option.
And you've got an additional magnetic clamp system that's attached to the top side of the...
To
latch on to other ships with, right.
And additional hydraulics to lift the clamping system upwards.
I'm going to let everyone know about this, because then it will foment in their brains, especially Tiala's brain.
That means the ship's probably illegal.
And we're in the terminus system.
I'll send you back an image of the hatch.
We'll make it legal.
Once I'm a council spectre next season, we'll talk.
Well, one of the next seasons, perhaps, in time.
Oh, time? No. We'll be dead soon. Make it happen.
See, I'll flick you a picture of that hatch and just say, I think I found part of that
Looks like you can fit in there.
already on it.
Old man, sit round.
Clear. I can't feel any other mines on the ship apart from us.
Okay, well, we should probably get into the base and kill them all.
I want to go and investigate that hatch.
Okay.
Openable from the side?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, there's additional control right there on the wall, just near the ceiling.
God, there better not be duck rats in there.
Yes.
Does it seem to be locked? What is it? Can I just get it to open?
You can just activate it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll activate the hatch. Step back a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's a sudden pressure change
it's custom made?
Yeah.
in the compartment you're in the main central compartment.
Okay, so it leads to directly outside. So as soon as that happens, I'll just cycle it closed again.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hatch.
Dear.
Hatch leads to directly outside. I've closed it again.
Oh. Okay, let's go. Secretly sneak into the base and do all the careful things of diplomacy.
That sounds too powerful.
Sometimes feel better on my back. There we go.
Wait. Which kind of diplomacy?
Good chick. Need to install shotgun racks on all the guns so we. That's a pistol. Shut up.
That was his job! That was his one job he had!
My one job! I'm still working on the one for the Sentinel.
When you're done crashing it.
We did that, what, one?
No.
Logain, your additional device that was given to you by the captain, and actually no, it was given to you by Dr. Fanlin, actually, is you start getting some little pings on it. You can make a tactics roll if you want.
I don't really want to, but I will. I rolled a 2, and I'm going to suspect that this is going to be a fucking piss poor number because I've never spent more points in this.
17.
No.
10.
10.
How did you know?
Because
Some
10's the
random-
max you could spend in it, and you've even spent much points in it, so you get a 2, so you want to be much more than
I have a total of 8, and most of that comes
Yeah.
from my int.
Yeah, you just get some little seemingly random repeating pings on it.
Now, what was this thing supposed to do exactly? My character would
This is-
remember, but it's been like 9 years.
17
This is the
weeks.
device that sends a sort of background noise. The device is to pick up background noise transmissions over existing carrier waves, or a transmission disguised as background noise, and specifically pick up that frequency.
Oh, I'll plug it into the comms array then,
Okay.
so that I can then get the transmission that it is being disguised as.
No, it's not. All the transmission is just the little signal.
Oh,
Then he's just gonna grab the transmission for
It's
himself.
not complex enough
Yeah.
in order to be an actual
oh,
transmission.
Yeah,
okay.
you're just gonna.
Otherwise, it could be detectable. The whole point is that it's not unless you've got that device.
I don't know what this means then.
It decodes the signal for you,
Okay, cool.
I think it just means that he's following it, maybe.
or it be telling you what to do, what it's doing.
Well, apparently I don't understand a word, so just tuck it back in my pocket.
So as far as Tiela and Zello are concerned, the ship is clear.
So, question: if that thing's gone active, does that mean that Ator is in the process of following us, or is it just it's lit up so he can be following us?
We don't know. He's got it.
I'd presume that's the case, but like I'm not allowed to know because I rolled garbage apparently. Because I rolled 2. So I'm not allowed to know. I mean, you're in the room. So maybe you get to also make a check.
Make a roll.
Oh, she can. Boss, why is it blinking?
I don't know. Does that, I think. Look, I just got this thing. I don't know what it does.
I mean, you can make a knowledge tactics thing if you can observe the.
No, yeah. Well, Rosa will look at it if she's ever seen it before, but she's just going to go.
You were there when we were given it.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's also going to go click. Zalo, is this normal?
Sally wasn't there when we were given it.
No.
It was only me, us 3.
Yeah, only the ones who are trusted with the knowledge.
I rolled a 13 on the die.
If you don't play Derek's.
Oh my god.
How dare you? How dare Rick?
How dare
Derek.
Yeah, what was it we had to this? Electronics?
Tactics.
Knowledge. What the fuck is knowledge tactics? Oh, there it is. 8. So, 21.
It looks like it might be pinging ATOR.
I don't know what a TOR is, so...
So, Rosa will probably be going, okay, so we're sending so he can come in. Do we know he's safe from, like, anti-air or something? Ator knows to, like, not come in swooping to save us when we don't know the defenses are off, right?
I'm just going to have a brief reflection of what I remember of Ator, and then go, no, he doesn't.
So we need to
So,
disable those quickly.
time frame just moved up?
Yep, let's go. So, you guys have conquered the base already, right?
Just the ship.
I did that.
I figure the hatch is probably the sneakier way out instead of the ramp.
Alright, let's go. Can I fit through the hatch?
Yeah.
Alright.
The hatch opens up again. And there's a weird extending thing with this. Basically beyond it, you don't need to really use that.
It's not docking to a ship.
Rosa will be standing there doing the little hoppy up and down thing, just testing the gravity to see whether it's heavier or lighter.
Oh, outside.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do before you start climbing around on heights. Work out whether it's going to be...
It just seems to be slightly higher than.
It's never lighter, is it?
It's
What's wrong with it?
than your average gravity.
You get fucked, slut.
Yeah. So Rosalie sitting there and said, okay, that's like 1 and a bit. Should be doable.
I'll spread my wings and fly.
No? You're using the jump pad.
And I'm spending a tech point to get wings.
Okay, if Rosa's going to be one of the first ones up, she's going to go
Yeah.
Revenant back, Crantel.
Too much noise.
out.
Okay, apparently she's pooting me.
Too much noise with the jetpack.
Yeah.
At least if you're in the air, you can go, right, jetpack that way.
Yeah, so when I'm being pooted up, I'm going to have a survey around to look at the layout of the base and all the guys.
Oh, okay.
Always.
Goies.
Are you broadcasting your cam to us while you're doing it?
Yes, of course
Thank you.
I am.
Just making sure.
Well, that's a fucking brilliant roll. Man, it's not good tonight. So it's going to be
right.
11.
Oh, that's terrible on the spot. Because he's broadcasting what he's
You
saying as he
see
goes up.
Not terribly large 2-story base. Not that far away from the ship.
With a big logo on it.
No.
Like a gang logo or something.
No.
These guys suck.
Not cool at all.
Yeah, no, they're not cool. Not like us.
Do you see the ESO tanks?